guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jasmine, and today I'm going to be doing a little makeup look for St. Patrick's Day. As you guys can see, today is St. Patrick's Day. I'm not going to go anywhere. I just felt like doing a makeup look for it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. That being said, well, let's go ahead and get started. So as you guys can see, my face is already kind of like not oily because I put lotion. So if you guys have seen my previous videos, I do not wear primer. I actually just put lotion like right here wherever I get the redness, because my skin tends to get really dry. Other than that, I don't use primer. And yes, I'm gonna start first with the eyes. So you're gonna be putting the product on your eyelid. Make sure to line it out under your eyebrow. You don't want it on your eyebrow. And make sure that you do the same thing to the other eyelid like this. After that, you will grab your sponge. Make sure that it's already been wet. And make sure to squeeze all the excess water and just pat on the product like this on both eyes. Okay, so now you can go ahead and grab any type of tape. Just make sure that it's not some type of tape that's gonna rip your skin off, but make sure to place it under your eye, just so that when you put eyeshadow, it just doesn't go all crazy. It just makes it a little bit of a cleaner look. So this is when I start going in with the eyeshadow, which is the e.l.f. 18 Hit Wonders in shade Evergreen, and you can use any small fluffy brush. I'll be using this black one. So with your little fluffy brush, just pat it on to the eyeshadow. And once you start putting it on your eyelid, don't blend it like I did right there, because the product won't stay as good. You're gonna have to just pat it on. So pat it on all your eyelid crease. So it looks like I'm blending it in, but I'm really patting it on. I just had to speed up this part. Make sure to repeat the same steps on the other eyelid and it will look just like this. So now I'm going to be using my NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in the lightest green shade with my same fluffy brush. But with this step, you will be blending it out on the crease, just so that the other green doesn't look so harsh like right here. And make sure to repeat the same step on the other eye. It will look like this once you blend it out. And I also put chapstick on. So using the same product as before that you used for your eyelid, you're going to be using it again on your eyelid to create a cut crease like this. Once you put on the product, look up so that you can see where the crease is going to go, and that way it doesn't end up like creasing or messing up at the end. It just helps where basically the cut crease will start. And go ahead and repeat the same step on the other eyelid. So you want to go ahead and grab a flat brush so you can pat down the product so it's not all wet once you apply the shadow. It should look like this once you're done. So I went ahead and got my Royal & Lagnic Omnia Bomb 40 shader. I also got my Boss Bitch Shadow Palette in shade French. So you're going to go ahead and pat this product on your eyelid just so that it's a matte instead of liquidy, and it will help the shadow stay on longer. Once I was done, I went ahead and got my Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette, and I will be using this like gold copper shadow. I also grabbed my Luxie 245 small shader brush, but you can go ahead and use any small flat brush you would like. So I went ahead and sprayed a little bit of my Black Radiance Matte Setting Spray on my brush, just so I could grab the shadow a little bit better since it's a glitter type of shadow. Go ahead and start putting it on your eyelid and repeat on both eyes. So it's going to go ahead and look like this. As you guys can tell, I left the outer corners empty because I'm going to go ahead and add a different color shade. So with the same little palette, I'm going to go ahead and grab a different little fluffy brush, any small fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the darkest color on the little palette for the outer corner of your eye. So with that dark shadow, you're going to go ahead and go in the outer corners of both eyes. While you're putting on that dark shadow in the outer corner, make sure that you also blend it so that it doesn't just look like a line. So now I'm choosing either yellow or white, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the white. You can use any white eyeliner, it does not have to be this one. I got this one off my cousin. I'm not really sure where she got it from, but I think it's from the Callejones, to be honest, in LA. But like I said, you can go ahead and use any white eyeliner. You will also need a black eyeliner. You can use any black eyeliner that you guys typically use, guys. Doesn't have to be the exact one. Once you're done with your black eyeliner, it should look like this. And now we're gonna go ahead and go in with our white eyeliner. So go ahead and get started in the middle of your eyelid towards the outer corner of your eye with the eyeliner. Make the line as thick as you guys want it. I shake a little bit, so I had to make it a little thick since the line wasn't straight. And go ahead and repeat the same step with the bottom of the eyeliner, like you could see right here. And you can go ahead and go in with your black eyeliner at the end if you mess up a little bit. Once you're done with that, go ahead and do the little dots from the middle of your eyelid to the inner corner of your eye, like I did right here, and repeat the same thing on both eyes, and it will end up looking like this. Go ahead and curl your eyelashes. Go ahead and add mascara. I'm using the Mega Plush Volume from the middle of your eyelid to the inner corner of your eye. The next step is adding eyelashes, and I'm using my favorite, which are the wispy eyelashes on both eyes. The next step is using your eyelash glue, which I'm using the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe in clear. You're gonna want to add a little bit to your lash line and a little bit to your eyelash that you're gonna be placing on, just so that it's an extra grip. What I do towards the end is just push them upwards so that they look a little bit nicer. This is how they will end up looking. So eyebrows is next. I'm using my Maybelline Tattoo Studio Pomade in 380 Deep Brown. You want to go ahead and outline the under part of your eyebrows and then go ahead and like shade in the rest. You don't want to go so dark on the inner part of your eyebrow because you don't want it to look like a square. At the end, you can go in with your spoolie and kind of blend it out so it looks nice, and both eyebrows should look the same. You can even do it a little bit darker if you like, and they should end up looking the same like this. So far it should be looking like this. I already took off the tapes just because I'm done with the eyes, and my next step is going to be the rest of my face. So next up is foundation. I'm wearing the shade 855 in Soft Honey on the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 foundation. I'm also using a flat brush to place it just because the little pump thing fell off and I'm not able to pump it out or anything else, so that's why I'm doing this. So you want to go ahead and grab your little blending sponge, and you want to make sure that it's already been wet and you squeezed out all the excess water. So go ahead and blend out your makeup, or your foundation I mean. You want to kind of dab it onto your face. You don't want to like slide it, because I feel like that's how you take off most of the product instead of blending it into your skin. You also want to go ahead and blend it down your neck just so it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask from your chin up, because then your makeup will look all crazy. But you should go ahead and keep blending and blending until you're done, guys. So my next step is I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my under eye. I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Conceal Satin Finish in shade Medium Golden. So what I'm doing is I'm placing it in my under eye, but on the inner part of my under eye. I'm also going to be putting a little bit on my forehead, and you want to go ahead and use your little blending sponge to dab it on. So you want to dab it instead of sliding it, just so that you can get most of the product into your skin instead of removing it. So the next step is bronzing. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk blush brush, and I'm using the second shade in my Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my cheeks, a little bit of my forehead, under my chin, and my nose with the same shade. So the next step is blush. I'm using the same blush brush from the Sonia Kashuk, and I'm using the Iconic London palette. I'm using the brightest pink, and I also start from the outside towards the inside of my cheek, or the apple of your cheek. just so that you're able to blend it out and it's not so harsh at the end. I also do that to my chin, my nose, and my forehead, just because I like that natural like pink tone, I guess. But you can go ahead and place your blush however you naturally or normally do it. So the next step is I'm contouring my nose, which I'm using my Luxie 209 large shader brush, and I'm using the same palette I used for my bronzing for the rest of my face, the same shade. I'm gonna go ahead and start from my eyebrow downwards, and then on the tip of my nose, just so that it makes it seem like thinner and like a pointy type of look. Okay, so the next step is baking, which I'm using my Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in shade 8040 Banana, and I'm using a dry blending sponge. So I'm placing it in the spots where I usually get oily the most. So while I bake, I'm going to use a Royal Lacnic Omnia Balm 18 detail brush with my e.l.f. 18 Hit Wonder shadow palette with the shade Evergreen on my waterline. And I will also be using my NYX Ultimate shadow palette in lightest green shade. Make sure to blend them out together. So on the outer corners of my waterline, I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown that I have, which is this one. You can go ahead and go in with any dark brown or black if you'd like, but just stay on those corners. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove my baking powder with my Sono Cashew powder brush. With my Mega Plush Volume Express in Black is Black, I'm gonna go ahead and go in my bottom lashes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in my lips with the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick. The color, I am not sure what color it is, to be honest. I'm so sorry. So this time I decided to go ahead and add a highlight, and I'm using my iconic London palette with the lightest highlight shade. The only areas I put it on is under my eyebrows, on my bridge of my nose, on my cupid's lip, and on my chin. This is how the makeup look ended, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys like this makeup look. It's just for St. Patrick's today. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I just felt like doing my makeup since it's St. Patrick's Day. I was like, I should do like a green makeup look, and then the gold, the little golden look. It's obviously because little leprechauns like gold, right? So why not? But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Give it a big thumbs up, guys, and don't forget to leave your comments on, I don't know, tips you guys want to give me, things that you liked about the video, and stay tuned for my prank video. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. With that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.